I mean, my challenges, Max, I'm sort of shifting from the one-on-one that I've been doing for 20 years and
Mhm.
trying to, I have a lot of online programs that would do sort of the same thing, but empowering people to do it on their own. And I can be sort of a guidepost on the sidelines. I don't really want people to have access to me one-on-one anymore.
Yeah. No, I hear you. By all means, I totally get you. This happens a lot with coaches, right? You're like, okay, I've been doing one on one, or I don't want to do one on one to get started. You basically have two choices. You A, stay with high ticket. I'm assuming you're doing high ticket one on one.
Yes.
So how much you charge
Depends. One off
roughly?
is 500 and high end is anywhere from 50K to or more,
Okay, perfect. And for the
depending on what
50K, that's
happens.
like over months, or it's one single session, or
Yeah, no, it's over months.
okay, perfect, perfect, perfect. And even though, so I'm just to clarify, so the 50K folks, even those you don't want to do anymore?
No, no, I'm still doing those. I have 7 online mid-ticket courses
Yeah,
available for anyone to purchase, and that's why I joined this program to build those
got it.
and get
Got it.
away from just being billable one-on-one.
Gotcha. Gotcha. Okay. Well, that answers my initial question then. So basically, you do have low ticket courses that you want to sell. That's
Yes,
okay. Cool. Then
I have
definitely
seven of them.
love it. Lovely. Now you're gonna hate me for this, Catherine, but we probably want to focus on one first. We
That's what I'm
probably
doing.
fantastic.
Yeah.
I love it.
I would say it's mid-range price. It's 1444.
You mean
I mean
1400? Oh, that's right. Okay. Okay.
$1,444.
I was gonna say, yeah, that's gonna be harder to sell. Not gonna lie. I would not expect a lot of sales here. And ultimately, what matters is how much money are you making in the most maximum way possible, right? So I get it that your masterclass is I get it that your product is probably worth 1400. I don't doubt that. I mean, most of my low ticket stuff is literally worth thousands, but I'm giving it away for 17, 49, 97, 79, and so on and so forth. Why? Because I'm like, if I put my price point at 1000 plus, maybe I'll get zero sales. Maybe I'll get a handful of sales every now and then. But ultimately, I make more money if I just sell it at
Hmm.
a lower price to more people. So that is something you need to experiment around with. By all
Yeah.
means, keep it at the current price, see what happens. Again,
Okay.
I don't want to be right. I just want you to do well.
No, and I've really struggled with that in terms of not wanting to lower my value because
Yeah,
of, and so that's sort of been my own moral compass of
I love it. No, by all means.
navigating, but I don't want to have it sit out there if it's not selling, you know?
Exactly.
So it's more like not wanting to devalue what I offer people.
That's the thing. And I love that you said that here. And again, folks, if you're not a coach watching this is still very valuable, even if you're selling a physical product or an affiliate product. But of course, especially if you're watching this as a coach, here's my opinion of that. And this is such a beautiful example, Catherine. And I love for you to bring that up. Like, I don't want to devalue myself. I know it's valuable. I know I resonate with this a lot as a coach. But you brought up a very good point, and then I want to add another great point on top of that. The point was like, of like, well, even if it is priced at what it's actually valuable, if nobody buys it, it's the value of it is still zero, right?
Yeah, exactly.
The second thing is you are thinking about the value a little bit too black and white, because I think about customer LTV. LTV stands for lifetime value.
Hmm.
So if I have a front end product for $1,000 and zero people buy it, customer lifetime value is zero. But if I have customer, if I price it at $49, even though it is worth $1,000, I just priced it $49. 10 people buy it. So now the average order value is the lifetime value of collectively of all these clients is already about a third, is already $500. And now if one person, right, 10% of these 10 people buys another thing, potentially even my high ticket stuff, all of a sudden you got the value in. So I'm thinking about lifetime value. And I'll tell you one
Yeah.
thing, just to hammer it on that point, Menorah here also brings some good points. 10 times 100 sales is also 1,000, right? 1,000 times one sale is 1,000, and so on and so forth. Now, I'll tell you one thing here. I'm going to let you in on a little business secret here. we're selling the instant viral templates, which is currently our main thing that most people buy our stuff from, right? These instant viral templates, we sell, I think, for $17 right now. Now, when people
That's
buy,
how I joined this course.
there you go. Guess what, Catherine? You bought that, and then you bought this course,
Yeah.
which is a couple $1,000s. If we just sold the instant viral templates on the front end, we're recuperating, I think, around 50 to 65% of our ad spend, meaning
Hmm.
we're losing money on the instant viral templates, right?
Hmm.
So for every dollar we spend on advertising to promote the instant viral templates, we make roughly 60 cents back. So we're losing money here. But we don't mind because we get so many people then buying our other stuff. They buy the instant viral
Got it.
templates volume 2, the money everyday monetization, the AI content creator, AI personal brand mastery, and of course this very 80% on for you higher ticket thing. And because so many of you buy that, and by the way, roughly around 3% of the instant viral templates buyers buy this higher ticket. Only 3%. That's 3 out of 100. But because these folks are paying more and they get a really high value service, we end up making much, much more money. So yeah, on paper, it looks like the instant viral templates is the stupidest business idea ever because we're losing money on it. But the lifetime value compensates for that very, very easily.
Right.
And the problem with your price point of like 1,000-ish, you're neither here nor there. You're
Hmm.
neither at super duper epic service one-on-one. I'm getting a lot of Catherine here, extra high ticket thing for like 5K, 10K, 50K. Neither
Hmm.
am I at this like, oh, that's a super low price point. I don't know who this Catherine is, but I'm going to give her a benefit of the doubt because it's cheap. And, whatever, I'll spend $20 to see what she does. So you're neither here nor there. You're kind of in no man's land. So
Yeah.
that's
I
why I
mean,
would go for it.
one of the things I was looking at is take because it's a 10-week course, it's pretty in depth. It's probably 20 plus hours of training.
Mm-hmm.
So what I was thinking of is just taking out, so there's like each week is sort of cut out for specific. So there's one for weight, there's one for menopause, there's one for pain, there's one for sleep, there's one for skin disorders, there's one for trap trauma. Like,
Yeah, it's too much.
so
Too
what I
much.
was thinking is just you do the foundational piece and then 1 week. So like do one for menopause, do one for weight loss,
Yeah,
and then
exactly.
you sell it at like a 22, 42, 47, somewhere price point
Exactly.
where we're
Exactly.
getting a lot of people for their specific
Mm-hmm.
niche and then, sort of kind of
That's exactly what I would do.
diversifying that product
Yeah,
and making it worth cutting it, like chopping it down and selling it for a much lower price point.
spot on. That's exactly what I would do.
Okay.
Also, because a lot of people don't have all of these problems, right? Like they might only struggle with sleep and weight, but not the other things. So they're like,
Right.
why would I pay more for all the stuff I don't need? So I would definitely split that up. Yeah.
Okay.
Find one main thing where you say, I know most of my clients have this issue, right? You probably know this roughly. You know that, the most problems that clients come to me is the weight or the menopause or whatever it is, and then focus on that first, and then you sell it on the front end.
Okay.
And then we can already add an order bump. Oh, that's another product mini course that I'm going to release later this week. It's about upsells, order bumps. So that will be super helpful with you, where you can then basically you sell the one thing on the front end, and then there's a little checkbox that people can check to get the other thing on top of it. So now all of a sudden you're doubling it.
Okay, perfect. Thank you for your time, Max.
Yeah, absolutely. You're welcome.